So as you'd expect, I've already got KJ McDaniels in the gym, getting some shots up, because that's the one area of his game he does need to improve on, and he'll get there eventually. But with all that being said, our first game after acquiring him, this Nuggets team looked exactly as I wanted it to. And by that I mean we were running up and down the floor like a bunch of idiots. You see Justin Anderson there, who's really growing into probably our starting small forward for a long time. Kenneth Faried's role becomes expanded now that this roster has sped up a bit. And, of course, KJ McDaniels was a part of the show, too. All of this to go along with Emmanuel Mudiay is great. Now, given the changes, let's just go over the rotation real quick. Starting lineup as of right now, Emmanuel Mudiay, Will Barton for his shooting, Justin Anderson, whose athleticism and outside shot is helping us out more than I thought it would this quickly. Kenneth Faried, who still, I haven't lost hope in Kenneth Faried yet, to be honest, and Yusuf Nurkic when he can manage to be in the game. As for our backups, Jameer Nelson at the point, KJ, of course, running up and down at the 2, Gallinari becomes the 3 because we kind of got thin at the small forward position after trading away Wilson Chandler. Darrell Arthur goes to the 4, and then Joffrey Laverne, who's basically the co-starting center with Nurkic at center. Now, I mentioned Darrell Arthur, who's entering the rotation. He's actually a really versatile player. You see here, he finishes inside, but he also has the ability to run the break as a power forward. But what may be the most valuable part of his game is he is a legitimate mid-range shooter, as you're going to see from this here. So perhaps he can be positive for us off the bench. But now we're going to head to Memphis, and we're going to see if this fast break style that we're going for, if we can maintain it. Well, based on this play right here, it's looking pretty damn good. Justin Anderson, once again, who fits into this style beautifully, gets it there. Leave Jeff Green wide open because he's become one of the worst shooters in the NBA in about half a season. I don't know where it came from. Justin Anderson once again. So you can see we're doing what we want to do. But what's really great about this is Mudiay doesn't always have to be the guy with the ball in his hand. I mean, Will Barton was the one leading the break. Mudiay finishes it on that one. So, the second that ball comes off the rim, I mean, we're immediately just jetting down court. I mean, KJ McDaniels with the cherry pick of the century throws it down there. That's what we want to do. It's a beautiful thing. But even with all that sentimental crap, we still have a game to win. And I got to call upon the perm of Yusuf Nurkic, who was not drowned in sweat at that point, which means I probably just put him back in the game after not playing for like 15 minutes. We gotta play a little bit of defense, and the ball is in Tony Allen's hand. We should be okay. What the hell? Tony Allen? Well, congrats guys. You saw Tony Allen score his first basket in 3 seasons. Zach Randolph decided to do whatever the hell that was, and once again, we are running. Man. It's so fun when you just have a young team who's too stupid to realize the moment, and they're just kind of running up and down the floor. It's great. And so after that steal, because Memphis doesn't know how to hold onto the ball, we need one basket to put this away. Running a play for Gallinari, Mudiay tries to pass it to the front row. It's getting close. I got to get some sort of play off. Gallinari, you got to do something, okay? You got Tony Allen on you, just throw it up. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Gallo the God. Gallinari. With all this running we're doing, with Justin Anderson looking good, it's still Gallinari's shot to take. A big win in Memphis. Showing that fast break style, but also some guts in the fourth quarter. And so we're back in Denver to face the Charlotte Hornets, see if we can keep this style up, and Nicholas Batum made the mistake of giving it to Kemba Walker that close to the basket. I don't know about that one, but the running is real. The fast break is real. I mean, you better eat your Wheaties before you go up against us, because you're going to be doing some running, is the best way to put it. Whether it's KJ to Justin Anderson or Justin Anderson to Will Barton a second ago, Mudiay to whoever, it's just crazy. But speaking of KJ McDaniels, I mentioned how he's a defensive player. And you can see here, he forces Jeremy Lamb to pass the ball off, which results in a backcourt violation. So he's doing more for us than just that fast break style, which is very damn prevalent now, by the way. Again, Kenneth Faried, suddenly becomes more valuable given that we've picked the pace up. But with all this, we just allowed a 3-point play to a white guy. Cody Zeller, who in 2K looks like some dude that would want to sell you real estate. Shout out to Modern Family. But anyway, we gotta get back in this game, and the only way to do it is to call upon our MVP, Justin Anderson. Holy hell, dude. But then it helps when Gallo the God gets fouled, which results in a nice little 4-point play. Well, suddenly we're back in this thing, and Gallinari playing defense on big ol' Al. Kick out to Amudier, what we gonna do? Sometimes he's gotta put your head down and go to the rim, and oh boy, here we go again. Amudier to the free throw line. Cross your fingers, boys, because this might get bad. He's gonna have to work on those. Don't worry, we'll get him in the gym. It's 1, so we're down 3. Just gotta play some defense now. Going with Gallinari at the 4 because we need another scorer in there. What kind of shot was that, Al Jefferson? He tried to be Dirk Nowitzki. Oh, sorry man, you're not. And so with this much time left, you'd think I'd go to Gallinari to get the whole white guy versus white guy matchup going, because that's always a beautiful thing in the NBA. And Cody Zeller, he kind of screws up defending Gallo, as you would expect. See, the Hornets, they should make a switch right there and get someone a bit more athletic to defend Gallinari. We're down 1. Got to play the free throw game. Jeremy Lamb, who has got a pretty decent afro, so to speak, makes it a 3-point game. We got to answer really quickly. You know I'm going to call upon Gallinari to do it, but the clock's already getting bad. Uh-oh, I just got to take a really dumb 3-pointer. Yeah, that was a miss. Too bad. So now we're 2-1 after the changes, but there's still one little small adjustment I want to make right quick. Jameer Nelson is our backup point guard right now. Maybe 5 years ago I would have been cool with that, but him at 30-something years old at the minute, he's just not fast enough to fit in with this new style, and Moutier has to play a lot of minutes because of it. So, looking around for some available point guards, I decided to go to free agency to find basically a fast point guard who at least had some decent playmaking ability. We're down to 2 names. First one is Phil Pressey, and the other is the god of my team mode, Pierre Jackson. I think one of these guys would be perfect for our backup point guard role to continue the athleticism when Moutier is not in the game. I have no problem with either one. Take your pick, and the season will continue.